From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
$180. Get hot.
We got Mike, number 50.
$180.
Mike, 53. Hey, they scared.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL?
Let's go, D,
Your
let's go.
best ability is also your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Mike.
10, it's Dobbins. And he's got room. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. How great is it to have that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield, be able to get him in the second round? That's what I call a steal.
8 yards to go on second down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
They go play action with Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Bolton, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
53, check,
now
53.
After that sack, it's
So
3rd and long for Jackson and the
look.
Ravens. Jackson going to give this one to
Let's go,
Edwards.
defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
There he goes inside the 30. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
DC, ready?
Let's go. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Middle.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that.
From the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down.
Crunch.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Good job,
He
D,
was
good job.
unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back quickly on that and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Let's go,
Containing
baby.
him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow.
Keep it up, guys.
Make sure someone is there. Take off.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Protect
A gain of
yourself,
7
baby.
that time. 2nd and goal.
Mike, 53.
180. What is that?
Here we go.
Mike, 53.
And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1.
Y'all playing the wrong
He tried
foot.
to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. We're scoreless
That's it,
after
baby.
1.
180.
And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Better bring it. I'm letting you
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored, you think they might be a little aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Hey, Alpha.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
53, Mike.
The play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Keep playing hard.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On first down, Dobbins.
He can't hang.
Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Escaping the pressure right. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On third down, here's Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Bound to lose one. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Try and throw for it with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 34 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We play to win. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, one interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Let's get in them hoes.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Combo.
Watch the right side.
Here's Mahomes to throw. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now it's Mahomes again.
That's what I do.
And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Come on, boy.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Get it once more into the hands of Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the no. He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now. First and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
Mike 53.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
I know you feel
as the
that.
clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Danny. 53's the mic.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Shrugs him off. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. Right here. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Fire down these two.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
In the first half, they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Joker.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson forced out to his left. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Here we go.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Report.
Number
53,
Mike 50.
180. Finish it hot. 180. Finish it.
Check 26. Check 26. Check.
First and 10, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
53. Check 53.
Hey.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Here we go, D.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Check 31.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. They took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
I'm going to hit you
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
56. Check 56.
180.
We own them.
Finish it hot.
We own them.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Army.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Bring it up.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Finish it. Sit hot. 180.
SOS.
Finish it hot.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. In for the Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time was it an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Watch the slam.
And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Good stuff. Keep doing that.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that side. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, teammate was able to get it.
They'll roll him out right. Nick Bolton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Let's go.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Three's the mic.
On 3rd down, here's Evans. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
4th down. Here's Jackson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
180.
Let's go. Hey, we got
180.
number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Check 53.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. On play action, it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And now here is another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you can feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Another run here with Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Let's get it together. Defense, let's get it together.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgate and grab some of that barbecue.
BBQ.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3, and let's get it popping.
You see me? They can't stop me out here. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come on now, let's go.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Baby. We're going to work.
I'm ready.
59. Mike's 59. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Slam.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Baby, that's what I'm talking about. All day.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
What 4 yards remain for second down.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Bop.
Peek the edge.
Now Jackson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
180. What is it at?
The mic, boys. 51.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Oh, that's me. That's
Not
me.
only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum has clearly shifted in their favor?
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
All day, baby.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check it.
Rodgers down a throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
56.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
319.
Right there. 56.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
319.
Mike's 56.
Gut. Watch the
Here's Rodgers to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
3 down.
0-0. Mike free. Pick me up.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 2, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Watch the slats.
Let's go. Mike 51.
Throwing down Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Let's go.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
180. What a shot.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
This is Gus Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Hey, man, watch the booth.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Sit on. 180.
Nothing today.
What a shot.
Mike Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Play action now. Jackson. They'll roll it out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Quit, ready?
51's the mic, boys. 51.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Play action. Now Jackson. Out to his left. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
There we go.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Mike 3.
Going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Don't throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you think you get 3 on the board for sure and to come away with nothing.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'm going to show you, man.
Bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers.
Exactly right, Doctor. Do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a...
They fake the game. Now Rodgers. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Green 18.
Combo.
Jumbo. I'm coming. Plant.
Mike 3. Mike 3.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 66 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Check. Go to 50. 26.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Mike 6. Blue Day.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I smell fear in that offense.
Kill.
Now it's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. Check nickel.
Yeah, Liz. Hey, check 26.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That's it.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Watch the run.
Zoom. Hey, Mike. 319.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
No.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Shift. Inside.
Again, it's Jones.
Run.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
I got you, son. I got you.
Strong right. Check 30.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let him know.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
That's it. Mike 3. Combo. Watch QB draw.
Go to 50.
Watch QB draw.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Caught on the slant. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
88.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike's 56. Stop your
Rodgers will throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified it.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
180.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it out?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 10.
59.
Y'all not ready.
Mike's 5'9".
Here's a give to Dobbins. Fights loose. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Come on, fellas.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
It's hot.
the mic. 51.
180. What is it hot?
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Back to Dobbins on first. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Mike 51.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now down. Work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Go.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
They were not fooling around at all, were
Let's
they?
go.
Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Dobbins. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What do we call them, run fits? Everyone was in the right place.
2nd down and 7.
180. What is shot?
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
I got you. I got you.
Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
51's the mic, boys. 51.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Check the outs. Check the outs. Check 59, Mike.
Jackson here is going to look and throw.
Go, tackle.
And he slings one that's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's good. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here I come. Here I come.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you.
Mike 3. Mike 3. I got him. 0-0. Mike 3.
Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
It's our time. It's our time.
Mike 3. Mike 3.
You're trash. You're trash.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
0-0. Mike 3.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Check. Check.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Check 99. Check 99.
Jump out.
It's Aaron Jones. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll go down at the 28. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. How about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch the slant.
0-0, Mike free.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Throwing here. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up with the 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. A gain of 8 there on the play.
Yeah.
And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Green 18.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
I'm coming.
Now Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Murray has the first down and more. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
44, Mike, 44.
First carry for James Conner. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
Check. Hey, I'm coming. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Here we go.
44, Mike, 44. Come on.
Play fake. Murray. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
I'm coming after you.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. They find some open field here. And now the rookie's free. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Situation. Let's go. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. I'm coming after you.
Murray trying again after the pick 6. Steps away to his left. And right away, he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go.
To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
Mike, 49's a Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Go get this.
You're all mine.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Hawk 70.
Two tights.
Covered on first down now. Eluding the pressure right. Here's a diving catch right side. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave away field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On first and 10 is counter. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open. 1-1.
Bang, bang.
Throwing now is Murray. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. Buying time to his left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First down, Murray. Flush to his right. And the reception made by Green. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Get ready.
1, 2, 2, hot!
49.
You don't want this.
49's the mic. Watch 49. You can't block.
Going on first down is Murray. And Daniels has it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on now. Let's
When you
go.
get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
49's the mic.
One on first down. It's Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
1, 2, 2.
Mike's 4-4.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Murray again. This is Connor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
2, 2. 1, 1.
44's mic. Check. Here we go. 44's
3rd down, it's Connor. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Big ace.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Being chased out left. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
Sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in.
It got his man complete.
You must be dreaming.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now going down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Come on, time to play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
65.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there. They weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends. That was nice work there defensively to force.
Here we go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body.
Let's go.
In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
I got him. Go.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play here for Dallas.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid, just trying to play hide and seek. No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. He's in the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Mike 6. Oh, get him.
Again, it's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
14's the mic. 14's the mic.
They'll run for the first time with Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the quarterback.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action with Jackson, rolling to his right. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
First and 10 against Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Score, fellas.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from the field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
14's the mic.
Jackson on the game to Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
DC, ready?
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Mike 55.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
All day.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in cover easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, here we go.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
All day, every day, any day.
They'll try and run from first with Edwards. Edwards at first down and
Alert
more.
3, alert 3, alert 3.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 18.
Let's do this.
57 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we?
Switch gears.
Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Let's go.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
Let's pick it up.
game.
It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop
Good job,
him right
D.
around
Good
the
job, D.
1.
That's right.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
5 straight carries. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
I'm coming.
They'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Hey, Alpha,
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Check 55 to Mike.
Check pass. Check pass. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Hey, report. Report.
Now a handoff for Dallas. Able to fight through one tackle. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Let's go. Get excited.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
180! 180!
Watch the
shot!
Watch the curl.
Mike 14.
On first down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
180! What a shot! 180!
Watch.
What a shot!
Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Hey, here we go. 180!
Mike 6.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Oh, man.
Mike 6.
Mike 6.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
$47.
Hey, check Mike. Mike 6.
Night, sweetheart.
Mike 6.
Mike 6.
Come on.
And fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half. That's the first target, not just the first catch, first. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Watch left.
First and 10, Prescott. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
That makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch the backfield.
Watch number 5.
Fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another conversion.
And this effort will not not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
DC ready?
Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, check Mike. Check Mike.
They let D go for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And we're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Sliding out of the pocket. This is one. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. Connect first and goal.
Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. You get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle made at the 23-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Let's go. Check. Hey, middle.
58 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
1 second down, Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Set up! 55!
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
This possession means so much for them. Focus on this drive. Make this a one-possession game. Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
180. What shot? Get hot.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
180.
Hey, check Mike.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Let's go. Pick it
He'll
up.
buy some time right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike, 55. Right there.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Out to his left.
Baby, that's baby shop.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
A first down carry by Allen. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Day, baby.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
Behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Get ready.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry about the run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Mike 3.
First down throw for Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. Touchdown.
Keep getting busy.
Dalton Schultz from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and
14's
recover.
14's the mic.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Who that?
Jackson.
Hey, eat.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Mike 11, check.
180. What is it?
D.
Sit hot.
Series right here. So we got
Sit hot.
Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah,
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
180. What is it?
6 man.
Hey, sit hot.
Here's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35.
180.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the
Mike,
35.
Check 55.
Jackson steps
Here
away.
we go again. Here we go again.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
On one, ready?
Mike, guys, 55.
Here we go.
Double tight.
Now Jackson.
Check.
They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Hey, baby, let's
Late
go.
in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call flatline.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but second and 13 here. A shotgun snap to give him down, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Rolling to his right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
You're not ready.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th
Big
down.
stop, D. Big
So
stop.
trailing
Let's
here in the
go.
last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One last shot for Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.